Good morning, lovies and friends and peoples and everybody in between. Aliens. The Johanna White in the house. Official name change went through yesterday. Thank you, Facebook. I am so freaking pumped for today, you guys. So I'm gonna wait for a few of you to hop on, and then we will talk about what we're doing, and then how you can access the written version of this, what is happening, of this goodness after we are done here. So say hey if you were on the live version live. Let me fix my hair. Good gravy. Oh God, you guys, look at this. What is happening in my life? Say hey if you were on the live version of this live, which means this little red live button is over here, right here in this number. Say hey. Tell us where you're tuning in from. I'm just trying to fix this mop on top of my head because I'm going to do a hair tutorial here shortly. So I'm like, I don't want to do my hair yet. I'm not ready to do my hair yet. But I did do my face for you guys. Why did you change your name? I changed my name because we are rebranding. So I wanted my space. I wanted this business page to not just be about makeup, to not just be about hair, to not just be about beauty, but truly you as a whole, as a spiritual entity, a being, finding love within yourself and acceptance within yourself. And finding the beauty within yourself and not only on the outside, because you have to be beautiful on the inside and love yourself on the inside before you can ever feel truly beautiful on the outside and give love on the outside to other people, okay? So I changed my name because you guys know my website is thejohannawhite.com. So I wanted that to be a cohesive unit and go together well with the business page. So I figured bring them both together, especially with my rebranding I'm doing. You guys will see this week what I will be doing weekly with all of you. It's going to be different every day. And then every week is going to be something new with that theme. So every Monday, we're going to be doing Mindfulness Mondays. And what that can be, you guys, is a lot of different things. I'm going to talk about smudging today. I talked a little bit about it last week, but I really wanted to get in depth with it and just focus on that today. And then 2 mindfulness practices I do on any given day whenever I'm feeling the need to do it, on how I rid myself of negative energy, negative thoughts, and I protect my own energy from other people and outside forces, okay? And we're going to talk about that and how you can use those on your day-to-day life as well. So some days I might meditate with you. Some days I might smudge with you. Some days I might just talk to you about anxiety, trauma, anger, resentment, love, forgiveness, all of the things. How you can truly accept who you are and what you've gone through and how to, become amazing and prosperous in your life. I want to bring it all to you guys. And I want to make it focused. I don't want to be talking about it when I'm doing my makeup. I don't want to be talking about it when I'm doing my hair. I want to talk to you about it one-on-one, being intentional with you, okay? Because some people don't follow me for beauty. Some people follow me because of my energy, and they want to know, Joe, how do you keep your shit together? How do you keep your mind right? I'm going to be here to serve you guys, and I want to teach you, okay? So let me get my link up here really quickly, you guys. I am going to be doing these ones a little bit different. So I'm still going to be sharing my link with you guys as thejohannawhite.com. You guys know you can access all things Johanna White there, my clothes, my makeup, my hair, grocery delivery services, even my whitening kit, all the things about me you're going to access there. But what I want to focus on today is you guys being able to access this on this business page, the Johanna White, okay? And then also getting a written version of it. So how do you get a written version of it? You go subscribe to my mailing list, which is free. I'm not like going to be emailing you all the time. It's literally just going to be content on what I'm providing you in a video. I'm going to provide it to you in a document form that you can print out, that you can have on paper for yourself, because you're going to come back and you're going to be like, okay, I forgot what she used. And then you can go back to the email you got from me and be like, oh, that's right. She got this. She got it from here. And I'm going to give it all to you guys, okay? So make sure you can get it there free. Get onto my emailing list at thejohannawhite.com. So let me just get that on here real quick, and then we will begin, you guys. And we will do all the things together. We will do all the things together. So hold on, you guys. How is everybody doing today? I am so excited. You are so welcome. I have been asked a lot to do more lives like this, and I just needed the right time. It had to be the right time for me. Hold on, let me silence that. It had to be the right time for me. I had to feel it to be right, and I wanted to rebrand it appropriately. You know what I mean? So, I just want to make sure I have it all right. thejohannawhite.com. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to pin my link for you guys so you guys can see it, and it stays there the entire time. I'm going to share this on my wall real quick. Hold up. Post. Okay, there we are. All right, I am also going to try and play some calming music while I'm talking, okay? To get started. So just tell me, you guys, say hey, tell me where you're tuning in from, and then if you're excited, flip me with some hearts if you're freaking pumped, okay? So we're gonna do this one. What's this one? How does this sound? Ooh, how long is this? Oh, this is gonna be perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna play some really good music. Hashtag meditation music. I do have some notes because I wanted to make sure to hit some key points with you guys, because sometimes when I do something on a day-to-day basis in my life, you forget about the techniques and the technical components about it, and you just do it because it's so natural for you. So for me to be able to teach you, I want to be able to bring you the goodness, okay? All the goodness. So what I'm gonna do, like I did last week, you guys, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna tell you why. Is you want to have some matches, and you want, well, you can have a candle too. You don't have to have a candle. If you do a candle when you're doing any type of meditation or practice, we're not meditating today, by the way. We're just doing mindfulness practices. But make sure it's beeswax. Make sure it's organic and natural. It's not like from Bath & Body Works. Sorry, I'm not saying they're bad. They smell really good. I know, and they're addicting. I get it. But make sure it's an organic, natural candle, and it is made of beeswax, and it has a cotton wick, okay? Yay, Tiff! Okay, so, and I just get like regular matches, nothing special about them. Matches aren't, there's nothing special about matches, okay? I'm just gonna see if I can get this candle burned. My children sometimes meditate with me, and they screw up my wicks, so we'll see if this one works. It's okay if it doesn't. It's okay if it doesn't. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I need to clean my abalone shell. Let me just talk about that. So I have wax literally pooling around my wick. So I don't know if this sucker's gonna burn today. Ooh, oh, I had it going. Son of a gun. Let me try it again. Thank you, Martha. I'm so excited. You guys, it's literally free. There's nothing like weird about it. It's free. You're just gonna get free info from me. Come on, you little... Okay, I got it. Can you see? I got a little... let's see if it burns. The wick is so small and drowning in wax. Oh, God. Hello, good morning. Okay, so like I did last week, is I brought out with my smudging kit, I brought my abalone shell. You can get this. I have this in a little cleansing kit if you need it. I can order more if you need it as well. But it comes with a little stand and then your abalone shell. And the abalone shell basically is just for you to put your smudging stuff out on, because you don't want to start a fire in your house, okay? Let's just be real here. So I got my candle going over here. I got white sage for smudging. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And I have Palo Santo for smudging, and you can tell me and my husband burn every single day. So I empty this about once a week. It gets nasty. Okay. Abalone shell also has its own amazing benefits and just energy that an abalone shell carries with it. So I got that for that reason, just because I love added energies and vibrations into my house. But you can use like a ceramic dish, a glass dish, a metal dish. So when you're burning out your sage, it can just go in there without starting a fire. Okay. Cheryl, if you want to get on my email list for a written up version of all of my notes for you guys, like what, you know, white sage is, the benefits, Palo Santo, what the benefits are. I'm going to talk about some crystals that I'm using today. Any of my tips and tricks, any of my techniques, I'm going to type it up, and it's going to be emailed to anybody on my email list, okay? And then also a replay of this video for you guys to access at any time so it doesn't get lost on my business page. You can go to thejohannawhite.com, and my email list button is right there. I think it's like 4 or 5 tabs down, okay? So what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about smudging, and then my 2 mindfulness techniques that I use on an almost daily basis, depending on how my energy is feeling, okay? So me and my husband, Sage, smudge. You could say sage, but we smudge at least our living area. And I sage myself, and so does my husband, okay? And sometimes our children, if they come into the smoke with us, it's really, really good. It's really, really beneficial, you guys. So what smudging does, and there's all different types of smudge sticks you can buy on the market. There's lavender, there's cedar, there's Palo Santo, there's white sage, there's blue sage, there's alfalfa, rosemary, like all different kind of herbs you can burn. You can actually find all the benefits on Google, Pinterest, wherever. I typically do white sage and Palo Santo. Those are my two go-tos. And I have lavender, but I don't burn it. I just keep it around because I freaking love lavender, okay? But what we're going to talk about is Palo Santo, white sage, and why we smudge. So smudging your home, typically a lot of people hear it when you watch like ghostly TV shows, and you have the spiritual guides come in and they're smudging a house to get rid of negative energy, okay? So that's the most typical thing you see with smudging is people want to get rid of negative energies in their home, to start new, to start fresh. So what it does is it actually clears stagnant energy in your home, okay? And it can clear your mind and your energy on your being as well. So it invites growth and inspiration and healing into your life and into your home. So a lot of times people will smudge their home when they get a new home because you don't want the negative energy from the previous family or any of their energy to stay in your space. So you typically, people smudge their new homes. You burn your sage, and you can use a feather to kind of fan out the smoke, and you go clockwise around your house, making sure to really focus on corners and windows and doors, okay? Because those are spaces that the negative energy is going to hang out, okay? And then for me, if you want to sage yourself or smudge yourself, what I do is I literally just burn it, and I have it sitting underneath me, and I waft in it, you guys, like a hot box, okay? So they say start at your feet. You can take the smudge stick and actually start at your feet and go up and get rid of the energy in yourself, or you can just literally stand next to it, waft in it, breathe it in. It's good for you, you guys. And when you're doing the smudging of your home or smudging of yourself, they do suggest doing some type of mantra or affirmation or prayer, whatever you want to do. I typically make them really short and sweet. I don't do these big, long prayer things that people do. I have a horrible memory when it comes to that stuff. So I just keep it really short and sweet on what my intention is for that smudging that I'm doing for myself or for my home, okay? So it can be something like, I bless this space and cleanse away all negativity. Only positive energy is allowed. I rid myself of any feelings or thoughts that do not serve me. And I actually have an entire list I'm just going to give you, and I will put it also in the email of things that you can say and do while you're smudging, or while you're meditating too. That will be really helpful for you. And depending on everybody's situation is different. Your negative thoughts and energies might be different. Yes, exactly, Faith. She's all about it. And it's going to be different for everybody, okay? So, but it'll set that intention with the smudging, and it'll help with the frequency level and the vibration that you're trying to give out that you can get back from the universe, okay? It sets a tone for you. So I burn, like I said, I burn typically white sage, okay? And you can get this in my, I have a cleansing kit that you can get from my boutique. That's also at thejohannawhite.com. You can go to my boutique, add yourself. I will approve you. And I will be posting a link on this week on how you can get this in my boutique. And then Palo Santo. Okay, these are my two go-tos. Some people burn them separate. I burn them together. They have two different things that they do for me. I absolutely love them. They smell different. So with Palo Santo, it is actually considered like a holy wood. And last week, I think I kind of told you guys, it's very minty, but in the bag, it almost smells like cow manure, but it really doesn't smell like that. Okay, it was the way it was sitting in the bag. But it's mint, it's lemon, it's pine, it's part of the sacred tree, so that's why they consider it holy wood, okay? So it clears bad energy, it can bring fortune for those who believe in its power. So I know some people think this is wackadoodle crazy. I used to be that person. People that were super spiritual, that meditated, I'm like, girl, okay, you got something going on in your life that you feel that really works, but cool, whatever, more power to you. When I started actually doing it, and putting it into practice into my life, my entire life changed, you guys. I started on my mindfulness journey and my faith journey 2 years ago. And you guys have to remember something. Faith, spirituality, and mindfulness has zero to do with any type of Christianity or religion, okay? This is a belief system. Period, point blank. This is a belief in yourself. This is belief in the universe. This is belief in some type of higher power that gives you karma, right? There's karma out there. There's what you give out, you get back. There's goodness in the world. It's that positive thought process for you to something always to believe in. If you have nothing to believe in, what are you living for? To live in a negative space your entire existence? No. If you want to become better, if you want to grow, you have to believe in something. Something, okay? Oh, thanks, Shanna. So this is just what I started to incorporate in my life, and it's completely transformed my life. My husband was very, I don't want to say very much against it, but he's not as open-minded as I am. I'm very like hippy-dippy, I'll go with the flow, I'll try anything. And he loves it. He's the one burning the sage in the morning. He loves it, you guys. He's meditated with me. Like, that's a big step from a big hubby-wubby, okay? So what this can do is it can protect, it can help you experience things, heal. It uplifts for feelings of wellness and all the good vibes, and it bonds you with nature because it is part of the sacred tree, okay? And as you know, anybody who is very spiritual, why do you think hippies, I just say hippies because it's the easiest term, like to walk around barefoot? Why do you think a lot of people who meditate like to be barefoot and like to be grounded? We want to be grounded with the earth. Why? Because Mother Nature, the energy of the earth is incredible. And you guys, that has nothing to do with spirituality. And that's actually science. That's actually evolution. That is part of our history books. You know, it's crazy. What is the term I'm trying to think of, you guys? I had it written down somewhere. Where is that? Like the energy fields in the ground. Like, it's real. So you need to connect yourself. I know, Faith. You need to connect yourself with that energy. So being barefoot outside will actually help you connect with the vibration level of the earth on a whole different level, okay? So this will help you ground yourself with nature a little bit, even if you can't go outside, okay? This will also help with colds, depression, anxiety, pain relief for joint pain and arthritis, regulates immune systems, and relieves stress and headaches, okay? So you guys know I'm a chronic headache person. I do not take medicine for it besides my magnesium, which also helps my other chronic illnesses that I have. I strictly do this, and my amethyst is my baby, okay? She helps me in my headache. So we're going to talk about that a little bit too. So we're going to burn Palo Santo, and then we're going to burn white sage. So white sage is actually amazing. And I kind of talked about it last week being like an antibacterial. So with COVID going on, like, this is an amazing thing to burn in your home. This is a little bit, this is more of a rich smell. Like, the notes in Palo Santo is almost overwhelming. It's so amazing. Okay. White sage can be overpowering because it's very smoky. It burns way faster than Palo Santo, so it can get a lot of smoke in your home. So just be aware of that, okay? So if you want to open your windows, open your windows. I don't. I love it. I consume myself in it. I bathe in it, okay? But it's an antibacterial. It's an air purifier, you guys. It helps with stress. It removes positive ions in the air. Okay, removes positive ions and replaces them with negative ions to connect you and ground you to the earth, okay? Because that's that negative ion energy level and vibration level you want to be at, okay? So positive ions typically are tension, stress. Storms can bring positive ions into your world and into the air and into the vibration. So you want to put in negative ions to counterbalance it out, okay? Oh, they're coming in my Heather Sambro. You know that box? These are in there. So anyway, so it boosts your mood, Heather, and it helps with clarity and mental awareness, okay? So that's why I burn it. I freaking love it, and it helps me just stay centered with my breathing while I am doing my meditations or while I'm trying to keep myself grounded, okay? So what you can do is you can use your candle, and if you have a nice natural organic candle with a cotton wick and beeswax, you can get your sage burning and Palo Santo burning from this. or you can use a match like I did last week. Completely up to you. I'm just going to do this today, even though I'm not meditating with you guys, just to have it burning because I have not smudged yet this morning. And we're going to do like some smudging affirmations together, and then I will teach you my 2 techniques. Okay, so hang out with me. I'm just going to get this burning. You want the smoke to come. And then another thing, if you've ever watched like Naked and Afraid or any nature shows, you know how to keep smoke flowing as you blow into it and give it air, right? Give it oxygen. Oh, Hedda girl, you better be getting it, boo-boo. It's good. It's so pretty. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so hold on. Let me get this really going, you guys. So with mindfulness and keeping yourself in the positive space, your senses are super important when it comes to mindfulness practices. So it comes with sight, what you're looking at. So Buddha, I only have a picture of Buddha right here. Buddha is a really good thing to look at, right? Because it's a symbol of peace and calmness and love and just amazingness. I freaking love the symbol of Buddha. So I have 3 Buddhas in my home, or in my bedroom, and then I have the Buddha just on here. Okay? So sight, smell, hearing, right? Your sense of hearing. So that's why I have my peaceful tunes going, okay? So that's why you have calming music, because you want to touch all of your senses, okay? So I'm just blowing it just to give it oxygen to make it burn a little bit more for me, okay? Okay, so there's that. So that's just gonna burn while we're doing this. Now, like I said earlier, you can literally just waft in it if you want. So that's what I do. Breathe it in. So I always say inhale the positive, inhale the good, and exhale the bad. And then relax, drop your shoulders. I like to lay down sometimes when I'm meditating. You can literally go over your body. While you're going over your body, you guys, you can do your affirmations. I'll get some of mine out to help you guys. These are not only my meditation or affirmations, these will help you guys because I know a lot of you are on here for different reasons. So some of them could be, hold on, let me mark that. Let my heart be filled with peace. Maybe some of you guys are struggling with carrying burdens and weight that you shouldn't be carrying. Maybe you're an artist. You can say, may my hands do good work, right? It's positive affirmation. We're talking a lot about embracing you for being you. So another affirmation you can say is, I accept who I am and I love myself. Maybe you're struggling with forgiveness, maybe forgiveness of other people, maybe forgiveness of yourself for things that you've dealt with or you've been hanging on to for years in your life, months of your life, right? Sherry, that's not a bad thing. So I forgive myself for making mistakes and being wrong at times. I forgive others for the feelings that I allowed them to put inside my body, right? To put inside my soul. Achieving my goal seems easy and effortless. My body is strong, capable, beautiful, and pain-free. Maybe you struggle with chronic pain. Maybe you want money. Maybe you're struggling with money. I love abundance, and it flows easily and effortlessly into my life. And truly believe it, you guys. You have to truly believe it when you're saying it. If you need to close your eyes, close your eyes. But while you're doing this, only speak positive affirmations to yourself. And it's going to sound silly. You're going to feel really freaking weird and awkward at first. But trust me, the more you do it and the more you see, it changes your life and the way you view the world and other people. You're going to see that you don't react to situations. You're going to respond in a different way. You're going to view people differently. Instead of judging somebody in their situation, you're going to be more open-minded about maybe what they're struggling with internally that's causing them to go through such heartache and struggle and strife in their life, right? You're going to just see things differently. You're going to see money flow into your life in weird ways. You're going to see people around you start changing. And it's not necessarily that they start changing. You start viewing it and perceiving it differently. okay? Some other ones are, and like I said, I'll have these all typed up for you guys, okay? I free myself of any thoughts or energies that do not serve me. So that's what I'm going to teach you while we're doing our 2 techniques. I mean, this could be a 3rd technique, right? This is just something I do on the daily, but my other 2 techniques are when I'm struggling, okay? But that's something I affirm to myself while I'm doing this, okay? Oh, that's amazing, Martha. And this is just day 1. I am open and ready to receive. So when you say that to the universe will listen to you. The universe listens to what you say to yourself. Self-talk is huge. So if you say, God, I'm fat today, that's all the universe is going to give you back. It's going to give you more fatty foods in your life. It's going to give you more hunger that you want to, stuff your face with Pizza Hut that night. If you tell yourself, oh, good, Michelle. Oh, yay, you guys are making me feel so good. If you start telling yourself how beautiful you are every single day and start really being mindful about it, not just saying it to yourself, but truly, wholly believing it and doing mindfulness practices like this to help you really absorb it into your soul and into your spirit, you're going to see yourself differently. Okay? If you start telling yourself that you're good with money, even though you suck at money and you don't have any money and you have a lot of debt and you're struggling financially, tell yourself you're good at money. Because if you tell the universe that you struggle with money and you never have money, you're never going to have money. That's all the universe is going to give you back because that's what you're asking for. I am so far in debt I can't handle it. The universe is going to be like, okay, she wants to be in debt. Here's more. Do you get what I'm saying? Self-talk and thoughts are so crucial in our day-to-day lives, and we don't even realize what we do. I want you guys, I'm going to give you guys a task. I want you guys on in a notebook, on a piece of paper, on your phone, whatever, write down in one day how many times you have a negative thought or say something negative to yourself or about somebody else. Write it down. And then we need to work together on how you can flip the way you're saying things, because it is crucial in your growth and in your life and fulfillment, okay? And mindfulness. Ooh, I just got a package from FedEx. That's the best. And then another one is, I welcome positive and uplifting vibrations into my space and being. So being open, because if you can open your chakras, open your soul, open your spirit, you guys, thank you, Pat. The universe will give you more. And it's not necessarily that the universe isn't giving you more right now. They're trying. The universe is trying. You're not open to it. You're blocking it. You don't see it. You don't see the signs. You don't see the love. You don't see how much goodness there is coming towards you right now because you're completely blinded by hate, by anger, by sadness, by no worth, by whatever's going on, right? Sickness. Okay, so we have to open yourself back up so you can become connected with the earth, ground yourself, and be truly connected to your spirit and your soul and who you were really always destined to become, okay? And how you were truly meant to live. So that was my sage, right? So now my Palo Santo, I'm not going to do anything crazy with this. I'm just going to burn it because we just did all of our stuff while we were doing that. I'm just going to burn it, you guys. Because I just freaking love it. And then we're going to talk about stones. And I'm going to talk about stones because now I'm going to, oh, you guys, these matches are awful. So are these ones. Get better matches than me. That's my one tip to you. Come on, you little stinker. Okay, so I'm just going to start my Palo Santo. But this one burns slow. It does take a little bit. Hey, lovies. Aw, thank you, Cheryl. Okay. So we're just going to burn this. You guys, oh my God, Palo Santo smells so good. It's just so minty and fresh. And oh my God, I love it. Yes, Ashley. And if you guys, anybody who's just hopping on who's like, oh my God, I missed half of this already. Get on my email list for free. I'll send you the replay so you never lose it and a written up version, okay? So you'll get both from me, okay? Don't do a lighter. No, don't do a lighter. You want to prevent like butane, chemicals, carcinogens. Stop. You want to be grounded to the earth? You got to get rid of that garbage, okay? Yes, Sherry. And we will talk about grief because I've been through a lot of trauma, and that will be one Mindfulness Monday. I'm going to talk about how I've gotten through trauma, what trauma does to you mentally, chemically in your brain, what trauma does. And some practices that you can use to overcome that. And when I mean overcome that, like heal yourself from it and let it be part of your life. That it's okay to grieve, that it's okay to miss somebody, it's okay to cry, it's okay to have bad days. But how can you take that situation and transform it to teaching somebody else, learning from it? What you were meant to go through grows you guys, for real. Some of these cheesy sayings, you guys are probably like, this girl's cheesy. I'm telling you, they're real shiz, okay? So here's my Palo Santo. I'm just going to let that burn out in my abalone shell, okay? So now we're going to talk about real quick, and then we'll go into my practices. Sorry, guys. Is my 2 techniques I use. So I'm going to go over my 3 crystals that I typically meditate. These are my 3 go-tos. These are 3 universal crystals I believe everybody and their mothers need to have, okay? And I also do little bundles like this. You will actually get... I think it's selenite. I might actually do both of these. I can't remember all my cleansing kits are a little bit different. I add things, I take some things away, and I put different things in there. But usually you'll get a selenite wand and a clear quartz typically in my cleansing kit because they're universal stones, okay? So an amethyst, you guys, amethyst is probably my most used crystal. This one's huge. These are really expensive when they get this big. I have little ones too that I put on my forehead. So I use amethyst for sleeping and for my headaches, okay? And then I have just my fact sheet here just so I made sure, like, even though I use them for different reasons, you might find another purpose with them that work for you, okay? So an amethyst is actually like the universal healing stone. So it's really good for pain relief, you guys. It's for your crown chakra. So your crown chakra is at the top of your head, and we'll talk about chakras. I wonder if you can see, oh, you can't see it. Like the third eye, right? There's your throat chakra, there's your sacral chakra. All these things you're going to hear, and we're going to talk about it, okay? So this will help with your crown chakra, which actually opens you up to the universal powers, to belief, to mindfulness, and so beautiful, Sherry, isn't it? Guys, you guys are asking me all these questions. I'm like, I'm coming here every Monday. So I will make sure to touch on trauma. We're going to touch on anxiety in a different week. We'll talk on fears in another week, okay? And we'll talk actually about the chemical processes that come with those emotions. Not just what fear is and what typically people know about them. I'm going to talk about like the chemical imbalances that are created in your brain when you think and feel these thoughts, okay? So anyway, it helps with boosting cell regeneration. It's beautiful. It's for calm and balance. It helps center you. Again, it's stunning. I don't have this one for sale, by the way. This is just mine. It helps purify you guys. It helps with inner strength and courage. It brings peace. And you're going to see these 3 stones. The reason I use these 3, they all kind of are a cohesive unit, okay? Yes, exactly. It helps with balance, you guys. It eases tension. It's a stress reliever. And it brings spiritual awareness, okay? So that's why I use this one. And this one so this one is a geode, okay? So it's got the rough back and the beautiful front in the front. It's a pillar, so it stands on its own. I do have a box right now in my boutique that is my monthly box. It will have stones in it. I have 2 stones coming in the one, 2 stones and a necklace, and the necklace has an amethyst on it. But it's in my boutique right now. You can access my boutique at thejohannawhite.com as well. Get yourself added and I'll approve you, okay? There's only 15 available and I believe over half are sold already. But then I also have my cleansing kits as well, which will have these in there, all right? So then you have, so anyway, I'm sorry. With my amethyst, I use this a lot for my headaches, and I always keep an amethyst next to my bed to help me sleep. It helps promote peaceful rest, okay? I'm going to talk about sleep on a different live. Actually, just talked to my husband about this, and how amethyst helps with that. And then I use it for headaches as well. So if I know I have a headache when I wake up in the morning, which happens because I have chronic headaches, you guys, I've had them for 10 plus years. I will actually set my smaller amethyst on the top of my head while I'm lying down in my bed, and I will do a breathing exercise with that amethyst and let it do its work and absorb this beautiful stone's energy into my crown chakra, okay? I won't forget you, Levy. Faith, can you message me? Because I cannot message you. I cannot friend you. Like, I can't like your comments. I can't comment back to your comments. I don't know why. So I don't know if you have a certain setting on your Facebook, but I can't talk with you at all. Even after I get off of here, this is the only way I can talk with you. So message me directly, okay? And then we have my clear quartz, okay? This is just a point, so it doesn't stand on its own, it's just a point, okay? This is considered the master healer. So everybody, these 3 stones, everybody has to have because they're so crucial. They're so crucial to balance, to healing, and to cleansing. Okay. So this is your master healer. So this actually amplifies the powers of other stones. It absorbs and regulates your energies and the energies around you. It is the most healing stone of all the stones. And it's very, I don't want to say generic, but most people know what a clear quartz is, right? Most people know what an amethyst is. It's selenite that we're going to talk about a little bit more that you might not know of. It helps mental clarity with meditations. It aligns and harmonizes your chakras, which is what you need for mindfulness practices, especially in your meditations, okay? We want to clear out those chakras and balance them out so you become balanced in your day-to-day life, okay? And then we have the selenite, which is one of the first stones I actually ever got because of what it does. This is the protective stone. This bad boy, I can literally set down, set all of my other crystals on it, let's say, and it will actually charge them and cleanse them. Isn't that incredible? Oh, it's so good. You can get these big selenite plates. I use wands. Wands are really good when you're doing a lot of body movement because you can hold on to it really nicely. It cleanses your aura. It clears congested energies, which also goes with the smudging, you guys. That's why we talked about it. Helps connect you to your spiritual guides. So if you believe this, I do, that you have spiritual guides that guide you throughout your life. A lot of people say like guardian angels, right? When the miracles happen in your life, I'm so glad, or maybe you were so close to getting hit by another car, but something stopped you, something happened in that moment, and you're like, oh my God, I was being looked out for. Those are your spirit guides, you guys. Your spirit guides will guide you into decision-making times in your life. Your spirit guides will give you signs. Like I'm seeing a lot of 1111s. I'm on my 3rd week of doing it. Like 3 to 4 times a day, I'm seeing 1111 everywhere I go. That's a sign for me as a new beginning, almost like a resurrection. And that's coming from your spirit guides and your guardians, okay? So if you don't believe in it, if you're not open to it, you're not going to see it. You're not going to feel it. You're going to think I'm crazy. That's cool. Okay. But you can think of it that way, Sarah, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. I don't bring religion into this. I don't bring Christianity into this. This is strictly a belief system. This is spirituality, and they can come together as a cohesive unit, or they can be separate entities in people's lives. Okay. So we're just not going to go to there. Yes, exactly. Cheryl, that's a really good tip. So a lot of times you can cleanse your stones in water, in sun, in the moon, depending on the crystal. Selenite you cannot put in water because it will dissolve. Okay, because it's made of salt. All right. And that's why. This also shields you from outside forces and helps connect you to your guardians, brings you to your higher self, and calms and soothes. Okay. So again, this is your protective stone. Super important. I love this one. All right. So 2 things that I want to talk to you about with techniques. Now that we got over all the technical components, okay, of smudging, most powerful stones, I feel like, that you need in your life. Now we're going to get into 2 things. One being, well, they're both 2 practices that I use. When you feel like, oh, thank you, Faith. When you feel like you're carrying other people's baggage or energy, like somebody says something that really offends you or makes you feel a certain way. Maybe the circumstances around us right now with COVID are bringing fear into your heart and into your soul and into your being, and it's giving you anxiety. Maybe trauma has caused you to feel a certain way. Maybe an old car accident has brought so much pain into your life, right? Whatever it is, negative thoughts, negative energies, negative feelings, okay? And you're trying to think of, so-and-so's making me feel bad. This person is really toxic, right? How do I stop feeling this way, Joe? How do I get myself into the positive space? So I'm going to give you 2 techniques. Again, you can either believe this or not. You're here for a reason. I'll tell you right now, anybody who's been on this live today showed up for a reason. You clicked on it for a reason. You were intrigued for a reason. The universe and your guides brought you here for a reason to listen. Whether you want to believe it or not, you want to come back to me in a year, that's cool. But I want you to know that everything in your life happens for a reason at the exact moment it's supposed to happen, okay? I will talk to you guys about that, Stacy. I do have a lot of them in my boutique. So I will talk to you guys about that as well, okay? So one technique I use, and I've learned this with my business coach, actually. He's also like a spiritual guide that has helped me in my journey, is when I do my meditation in the morning. Because I am an empath, you guys, and I take on a lot of people emotions and energies. I get drained sometimes. I would get very drained of my energy. And maybe you feel that way sometimes. When you're around somebody, they drain you. We shouldn't be allowing that. Okay, you shouldn't be allowing that into your energy field. Okay, so we're gonna protect you from that. I do this with my children as well. So what I envision is, and you do this in 2 different ways. We're gonna do this 2 different ways. And this is where the crown chakra is gonna come in with the amethyst, okay? We're gonna pretend the top of our head, this is the easiest way. Top of our head is a lotus flower. Okay, and you're gonna see that in a lot of hippy dippy stuff is the lotus flower. You guys know I have it tattooed on my finger, right? I have the 3rd eye, I have the lotus flower, and I have the Om, which is the sound of the universe, right? Universal sound. It doesn't suck being an empath, actually. I rather much enjoy it. You just have to learn to protect yourself and not project negativity from your own being onto other people or letting other people into your energy field. So what I do is you pretend your top of your head is a lotus flower, okay? And a lot of times when we're closed-minded or we're hurt, we're in pain, we're angry, we're sad, we're fearful, whatever it is, our lotus flower is closed. We're not allowing good energy, good vibes into our life. We're completely blocked. So you need open. You need to open the lotus flower on your crown chakra, okay? And when you open that lotus flower, you are opening your body, your spirit, your soul, and your being to positive energy to be allowed into your life and into your existence, okay? So open that up on the top of your head, okay? So you might have to close your eyes. I close my eyes. It helps a lot more. So you close your eyes and you're going to do some breathing practices when you're meditating. We're not meditating on here, so I'm not teaching that, but do some breathing exercises. In through your nose, out through your nose, or out through your mouth, sorry. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale the good, exhale the bad, drop your shoulders, relax. Like feel like you have no bones, like literally you're jello when you're breathing. And then when thoughts come in, you concentrate on your breathing and your chest up, rising and falling, okay? When you do that, start to envision the top of your head being a lotus flower, and it might be closed right now. We're gonna turn this up so you can kind of get into it. Hopefully you can hear that. You're going to slowly open that lotus flower on the top of your head. As I said, we weren't going to meditate. It's just a practice. Okay. When you do that, you are going to see, I usually see a yellow light. See a yellow beam of light coming into that lotus flower now that it's open. Breathe through it. Let that energy and that light, that beautiful yellow, happy, positive light come in to your body. But it's got to start at the crown, okay? And you start absorbing it. And for me, how I envision it is like my capillaries and all of my nerves. And I envision this yellow light in my body literally going through all of my nerve endings, going through my body from the top to the bottom, down my arms. And you feel it, and you see the yellow glow going down your body. And then you see it, I actually see it spider out of my fingers, okay? Why do I do that? Because typically you're holding onto your stones. And that light grasps and captures and consumes and absorbs all of the energy that those stones have and the power that those stones have for you, which remember is the protective stone and your healer stone, okay? So that's what I envision, okay? You do that, you keep doing that until you see it all the way out to your toes, grounding yourself with the earth. You let all that positive yellow light consume your body and absorb into your soul, into your body, leaving that lotus flower open, okay? Now, with that, I want you to also envision a bubble around you. I envision a yellow bubble just because yellow is a happy color. It's a positive color. And for me, it's a color of light and love and kindness and peace. So I always envision myself in a bubble. And this is your protective bubble. This is your energy field bubble. This is the bubble that when you're talking to somebody, your bubble's out here. And their negative energy, their toxic thoughts and views and feelings hit the outside of that bubble. And they never come into your bubble. And if you never let them in your bubble, they'll never get into you. And you'll never feel that. And as an empath, that's super important for you to reject that, to keep it away from you. So 3 feet above me, 3 feet below me, 3 feet in front of me, 3 feet beside me, 3 feet behind me, I have a bubble. And I envision myself in this bubble. And I envision myself in this position, in a meditative position, in my bubble, and I'm floating. And it sounds crazy, you guys. I know a lot of you are probably like, this is way too freaking much. I'm telling you to just try it one time and you tell me if you don't feel a certain way when you're done. And I actually just tried this with somebody from my boutique who got a box from me. And she messaged me and she said, girl, my life is so different from 2 weeks ago. She could not believe it. She could not freaking believe it, okay? So that's one practice you can do on protection, okay? On protecting yourself, absorbing positive light, absorbing positive energy, absorbing positive vibrations, and keeping yourself open, okay? Now, another thing you can do is close your lotus flower when you're done, and that will also protect energies from getting into your crown chakra, into your body, and into your spirit, okay? Then, another practice, if you're still having troubles, it takes a while to master that, guys. There might be breaks in your bubble. You might leave your lotus flower open sometimes because you're really freaking excited. Things are gonna happen, and maybe you get a lot of crap one day, and you're gonna be like, Joe, I need something else to help me. Another practice is the waterfall. I do this in the shower if I'm having a bad day. I will get into the shower, and when negative energy is put on you, whether you're absorbing it from somebody else or somebody is spewing their negative thoughts and energy on you and they're just toxic, saying nasty things or saying nasty things about you that you've heard of, you carry it and you become tense, right? So what I do is in the shower, this is another way, you want to open up that lotus flower again. I still let that yellow light come in, but as my eyes are closed, I usually actually put my arms on the wall with the water running behind me, okay? And I'm just relaxed. I'm not washing yet. I'm literally just in the shower, letting that warm water go on the back of my head and the back of my neck. Why? Because a lot of time you carry negativity right here, okay? And what I want you to envision when you're doing this is that water is also the yellow light, and that is coming onto your crown chakra with your lotus flower open. It's going down your body. And as it goes down your body, it's taking that black negativity and washing it down the drain. So you're going to see yellow light come behind you, pouring into your body, your soul, and your spirit. And then as it goes down your body into the drain, it's black. What that is signifying to you as a mindfulness mental practice is you are washing away any negativity that is still stuck on your body and your spirit, okay? So those are 2 techniques that I use a lot in my life to either protect myself or just rid myself quickly of negativity in my life or that day, okay? And that's it, you guys. That's what I wanted to teach you today. I know it kind of got long. We're like 47 minutes in, but I wanted my first one to really get into, number one, why we're doing this. Number two, that every week is going to be a little bit different. Number three, give you components of meditation, things that I practice. There's no right or wrong way to do this. If anybody tells you you're doing it the wrong way, they're false and they're completely lying to you. Because just like makeup, just like hair, there's no right or wrong way to do it, you guys. It's what feels good for you. It's what works for you. Maybe laying down doesn't work for you because you fall asleep, even though falling asleep is really good. Maybe laying down doesn't work for you, so you have to sit up. Maybe your body doesn't allow you to sit up, so you have to lay down. You know, whatever it is, right? Maybe you can't burn white sage, you can't burn things because you're asthmatic, okay? That you need to take away. I got this from a girl on Facebook. Faith, message me, love you, okay? Maybe you're asthmatic and you can't burn things, okay? Then you would just remove that component of your meditation. And it's not wrong. It's what works for you, okay? So again, you guys, remember, go to thejohannawhite.com, sign up for my free newsletter and my free email list, okay? And I will have this all typed up for you in an easy to read version. On everything that we talked about today. I'm gonna do this every Monday, and I might start incorporating it with my makeup and hair too. Haven't fully decided, but for sure on Mindfulness Mondays, you will get that newsletter within a 24-hour period from this video. The replay of the video will be on there and what we discussed today. And then you can also access my boutique there, which you can find my cleansing kit, and then my monthly box that I'm gonna be doing in there, my Boho soul box, that will also have a little bit of beauty items in there, like some earrings and fun things to make you feel good about yourself, but then also have some stones and bring you in those types of things as well. So you can always end, I like that you said that, Faith. So you can always end your meditation and end this mindfulness practice with namaste. You can also end it with so it is, right? Because that's a lot of it, or so it shall be, okay? I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If you're hitting up the replay, make sure to drop hashtag replay in the comments below. Share this if you found something fascinating or of value in this video. I really, really appreciate you guys. Without you, I wouldn't be here. And then if you want anything in particular for a Mindfulness Monday, we're going to do 4 of these a month. Just let me know and I will try to hit that point for one of the videos that we do. Okay, you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Have an amazing Monday. Have an amazing mindful week full of intention and love and peace and calmness. And I hope everything is magical in your world. All right. Much love always, guys.